I put my root down. I kick it root down. I put my root down. So how we gonna kick it? Gonna kick it root down. Yeah, how you wanna kick it? Gonna kick it root down. So how you gonna kick it? Gonna kick it root down. Gonna break it on down. Gonna kick it root down. It's not a put down. I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root down. Foot down. I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root. From you doing what I wanna battle me, you're putting Luke down. I tell this root down. It's how it's screwed down. Yeah, down. Wanna battle me, you're putting Luke down. I tell this root down. It's how it's screwing what I want. From you foot down. I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root down. Foot down. I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root. From you doing what I wanna battle me, you're putting Luke down. I tell this root down. It's how it's screwed down. Yeah, down. Wanna battle me, you're putting Luke down. I tell this root down. It's how it's screwing what I want. From you foot, and I'm making some love. I'm making some foot, and I'm making some love. I'm doing root down. I put my root down. I kick it root down. I put my root down. So how we gonna kick it? Gonna kick it root down. Yeah, how you wanna kick it? Gonna kick it root down. So how you gonna kick it? Gonna kick it root down. Gonna break it on down. Gonna kick it root down. It's not a put down. I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root down. Foot down. I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root. From you doing what I wanna battle me, you're putting Luke down. I tell this root down. It's how it's screwed down. Yeah, down. Wanna battle me, you're putting Luke down. I tell this root down. It's how it's screwing what I want. From you foot down. I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root down. Foot down. I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root. From you doing what I wanna battle me, you're putting Luke down. I tell this root down. It's how it's screwed down. Yeah, down. Wanna battle me, you're putting Luke down. I tell this root down. It's how it's screwing what I want. From you foot, and I'm making some love. I'm making some foot, and I'm making some love. I'm making some root down. I put my root down. I kick it root down. I put my root down. So how we gonna kick it? Gonna kick it root down. Yeah, how you wanna kick it? Gonna kick it root down. So how you gonna kick it? Gonna kick it root down. Gonna break it on down. Gonna kick it root down. It's not a root down. I put my root down. I kick it root down. I put my root down. So how we gonna kick it? Gonna kick it root down. Yeah, how you wanna kick it? Gonna kick it root down. So how you gonna kick it? Gonna kick it root down. Gonna break it on down. Gonna kick it root down. It's not a
So yes, here we go. So was a cable in front of the camera. Hi everybody, thank you for joining the stream, so cool. And I received a notification. Yeah, Hayden, you were first here, of course, very cool. And this Raúl Peter Mus González is watching with my mother. Our middle son is watching with my mother in the Netherlands, because nowadays it's not allowed to say Holland, but you have to say the Netherlands. Anyway, I will say in Dutch, cool, leuk dat jullie kijken, echt geweldig. Amazing, hartstikke leuk. Yeah, I started this stream with the thing I made last week, and to be honest, like the rest of the week, I did not spend any time over here with the equipment. Just added some synths with the what's it called, with the Beastie Boys. Just very simple, and made with the patterns I created this kind of song, and I thought it would be nice to start the stream with what I did last week, because I was thinking, why not continuing with what I started last week, because like I said before, due to being busy with the restaurant, which will open not this week but the other week on the 1st of June, we are very short in creative time in the studio. Meanwhile, I see Joe Collier coming in. Hello, Roger. Rogier, yes, very cool. You're also here. And Bram, hey, Roger, gezellig. Of course, very cool, Dutch. So, today, yeah, like I said, perhaps it's a nice idea to continue what we started last week. And also, I received a question from Wilbur Oates, and he said perhaps nice also to do some live shows based on the V-Synth and the V-Synth XT. And that's something I also would like to do, because those units offer so much, and would be nice to also dedicate some real time to those machines. Because something has happened. Something has happened this week. I listened to, in this case, to Hayden. Hayden, I listened to you regarding the advice about the Machine Plus. So we will dive into that later on. So how was your week? Like I've said, our week was very busy, and coming week will be also busy. Coming summer will be busy. Last night I had to DJ again in the cocktail bar, and I complete party over there. Very nice. People jump around from House of Pain. Can you imagine this? People from my age jumping on that kind of music here in Spain is just very cool. If you have questions or things you want to see with the MV, please tell me. Please share it with me. Then I can touch that. And I noticed that the arm is blocking the MV. Well, the microphone arm. Perhaps I can change this a little bit like this. Yes, looks better. So let me switch to the other screen, the full screen of the MV.
Root down, I put my root down. I kick it root down. I put my root down. So how we gonna kick it? Gonna kick it root down.
The song and the pattern mode. Just three simple patterns. I will go to pattern play.
Root down, I put my root down. I kick it root down. I put my root down. So how we gonna kick it? Gonna kick it root down. Yeah, how you wanna kick it? Gonna kick it root down. So how you gonna kick it? Gonna kick it root down. Gonna break it on down. Gonna kick it root down. It's not a root down. I put my root down. I kick it root down. I put my root down.
We'll change it to immediate.
Gonna kick it root down. Yeah, how you wanna kick it?
Mouse,
Gonna kick it root down. So how you foot down. I put my foot down. And foot down. I put my foot down. And then I make some love. I put my root down.
Carlos Cruzado, hi everyone, hi, welcome. Very cool. Let me select this one. Let me select that pattern, just to show you what I've added. So we got. Let me do also the shift pad bank to get into the mute and solo mode. Let's go to. I will unmute track 1, and now I will solo the rest. You know what? I'm going to solo first. The first MIDI track. So this was the vocal. In the background, you still hear the TRA with only. With only the 808 bass. And what you also hear in the background is the TB. You don't. Oh yeah, you see it over here. It's the TB03. Just with a simple acid line.
Put down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root down. Put down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root from you. Doing what I wanna bet on me, you put root down. I said it's root down, it's that it's screwed down. Wanna bet on me, you put root down. I said it's root down, it's that it's doing what I want from you. Put down, I put my foot.
So those ones are not recorded. So the TR8 bass and the TB03 is not recorded. It's only the vocal. Let me add another point. Another line. This is the VSynth XT, what you're hearing right now. And you don't see it. And the delay is tempo synced because of the MIDI clock, which is working on the XT. Yes, oh man. I really have to defend myself regarding the Fizz and GT about the comment what I made, why I sold it, because of the failing MIDI clock. Because I receive a lot of messages on that, and of course I understand, because on one hand it's a beautiful synthesizer, and on the other hand such a simple feature like MIDI clock is not working. And Bram gave some cool some really worthy information regarding that, and I received a comment from someone who said yes, it's a flaw, but it's also a kind of a first world problem or issue. And I totally agree with it, because there are workarounds to have a MIDI, to have a delay working. For example, with the VS2480, you are not able to use the delay tempo synced. But I knew that from the beginning, because it's just how it was launched back in the day, without having MIDI synced or BPM synced delays. And with the VS8 3 card, you are able to have MIDI synced BPM synced delays. Okay, cool. So then it's possible. But then I think with the GT, just a simple feature which is installed, which is available, and it does not work. So then I think, yeah, it could be a first world problem or first world issue. But this, I said it like this, that it's like buying a car with 5 gears, and only the first 2 gears are working and the other 3 are not working. Then you say, yeah, but okay, I got a car with 5 gears, so the other 3 should work. And then you say, yeah, but it still can drive, right? You can use the first 2 gears and then you still drive. And that was, well, my issue regarding the GT. And yes, of course, very good, Bram, for pointing out that you can overcome it. But it annoyed me. Anyway. So XT on MIDI track number 3. This is V-Synth on MIDI track number 4. And on 5, what did I do on 5? Perhaps it's nothing. Really, I can't remember. What MIDI track number 5? MIDI track number 5. Yes, I was planning to play with the Korg M3R. With the Korg M3R. But perhaps we can do that today. To give some chords to this, because now it's very monotonic. But perhaps we can create a pattern with some nice jazzy chords, because I watched Matt Johnson's fifths video, playing fifths on your keyboard to create nice, some nice chords. Antonio Pedro, good night, brother. Well, thank you. Very cool to have you here also. This is the M3R. And I was thinking, perhaps we can add this, something like this. So all based on fifths. So we got the C minor 7. Minor A, C, G, then we go to D and A minor. Okay, but we will touch that later on. We go to this one, track number 6. Wait a minute, now go to solo mode. Yes. What was this? Oh, the beat. The beat, yes. And this is the reverse beat. Amxum. Nice question. Hello. Do you plan to do these sessions with the SP808 EX as well? That one over there. Yes. I think it's also nice because, to be honest, I love playing with the MV all the time. But sometimes I think, well, perhaps you're fed up with always seeing the MV. Could be. So it's nice that I receive other suggestions regarding sessions with the V-Synth series, and also would be very nice to do it with the SP808, because it's sometimes this unit feels a little bit neglected. So yes, good. Then for sure I have to prepare it better than what I'm doing right now, doing things on the fly. But still, yeah, would be nice. It would be nice. So I will plan to do SP808X as well, and perhaps I have to change the name of the stream because it's now the MV-8800 stream. I will think about it. So last week I started with this, and I must admit I like the effect of the reverse drum beat. Yes. Yes, let me explain this to you also. Unsolo the rest of the tracks, and I will mute. Wait, I will mute track number 1. So I will explain the following because the beats. And let me zoom in with this one, and no, padback, not quick edit like this. And why is it not well centered? Because I've changed something, I guess. Yes, this change. Wait a minute. Like this. Okay. So this is a patch with the sampled beats. Okay. And just 4 beats. But I want to go to the vocals. Wait a minute. I go to the vocals.
Put down. Everybody know I'm known for dropping science.
Because during the live stream, I noticed that I had some difficulties with having it all synced correctly. Well, so I dove into this. to dove, right? Well, I just changed as you can see, the pitch and the chorus. The chorus and the fine pitch. So this is now +2. This is also +2, but you see with this one, -39 to have it better synced. And I used the first track for the audio phrase. So I will unmute it. Why do I use all the time with Padbank? Just to not use the trackball or the mouse. I love to do it like this. So let me mute the rest.
Root down, I put my root down. I kick it root down, I put my root down.
So this sample is an audio phrase which is BPM synced to the MV, to the pattern,
root down. I put my root down.
So I can change the BPM.
Down. So how we gonna kick it? Gonna kick it root down. Yeah, how you wanna kick it? Gonna kick it root down. So how you gonna kick it? Gonna kick it root down. Gonna break it all down. Gonna kick it root down.
And the vocal will follow. But with the other tracks, with the patches, you can change the BPM, but the sample will not follow. So that's the reason why I changed the pitch, those kind of things. Anyway, Roland Remix Records, very cool to have here too. G-Beats and Waves. Peeps, what's good, y'all? Yeah, cool, very nice. Welcome here in the live stream of the MV-8800 and soon other machines too, because yes, that's also nice to do. Anyway, let me go back to the patterns. So we have the patterns, and I have to adjust. Wait a minute. I have to adjust again the pattern parameters because it has to be 110 BPM. So I will do it over here. And this is something I like. You can do the pattern parameters over here to change some things. Cool. Alright, yeah, pattern number 3. I will select it. So this is pattern number 3. Consists of one audio phrase, a MIDI track, Illinois, yeah, but you gave me the tip to play that backwards, and that was so cool. Okay, let's take a look at the different tracks. The other way around. So in this case, you hear the audio track which contains the reversed sample, the reversed drum beat. Cool. Then and this is the slowdown, if you can remember it from last week. The slowdown vocal sample, which contains the LFO pitch, well, the LFO affected sample. We can take another look just to see what's happening. This is resampled, but the filter is live, because if I take off the filter, and then I did BPF, wow. As you can see, the filter is on -63 if you go to the LFO, based on a sine waveform. This is you can change, of course, the rate. So, and again, this is what I like is that it is BPM synced. So, yes, you can, of course, search for the right rate. Or you can select, in this case, also a rate based on BPM synced. And this is also which is possible with the SP808EX, those kind of things, BPM synced effects, and that's nice. You know what? Let's change it to amplifier. Let's see what happens. Not so much. Pitch you shouldn't use, because now it goes up and down. Also, you can You can play with this. Ah, this is so cool. Cool. Just cool to play with stupid effects. And yes, we all know how to use, well, how to use the pen mode. I will do that too. Let me see. Go to SMT, and then put the pen on LFO plus. You can also use LFO minus. And I think the difference between those two is if it should start on the left side or if it should start on the right side. And the reason why you don't hear a lot of difference if you have headphones on or if you're listening through speakers is because it's a stereo sample. And with a stereo sample, the effect of panning is not... you can't hear it that well. So if you make it mono, let me make it mono. I will set to mono, select, and I will replace. Yeah, replace. If I don't save this one, then I stay in the. Then it's no problem at all. So okay, so I'm making now the sample mono. Well, I not. The MV did it. So now it's a mono sample, and if I've done it right, then the stereo effect from panning should be heavier. Wow. You know what? Let's see. Okay, so this is LFO minus. Oh, there's no difference if I start play. It just starts somewhere. LFO plus. Okay, now do LFO minus. Yeah, there is some difference, but I don't know what the real difference is. This is, by the way, thank you, Illinois. Sounds good. Yes, it's just funny. It's great to work with this. This is part number 3. Okay, you can see it in the top, by the way. I will use the mouse. Part number 3 in it patch. Let's change the LFO. Sharper. There's more effect now on the... This is, as you can see, well, you see a saw up. It's a saw up. There's also saw down. A square. And random. Bend down, bend up. This is alternating. The only thing is that with these LFOs are so sharp that I noticed that sometimes the and there you have it again, that the tempo sync rate is not on time. Like now. And that's, I don't like it. I don't like it when it happens like this. Perhaps you say, well, I don't care. I like to have it a little bit unquantized, to give it an unquantized feeling. So that's the reason why I mostly use sine. Because sine, then you know, the difference is... you don't hear that much the very loud moments or... Anyway, I don't know if I explain myself, but So, okay. Let me go to the next MIDI track. Oh, mute? No, solo mode. And this is just... This MIDI track is just playing with the chopped up samples. Let me change. This is just random. I want to say this is just random hitting pads. No, wait. I wanted to do the following with part number 3 to give it some reverb. Let me part number 3, some reverb. Nice question coming in from J-Wall. Is deepness of LFO adjustable? Can it be set shallower? Okay. Let's dive into that. So we got this LFO effect going on. I go to quick edit. Wait a minute, no. Quick edit, this one, and I will zoom in again, detail. LFO shallower. The amount can be set, because in this case now the pen is very wide. But if I make it less, and if I change the filter, for example, it gets, in my opinion, correct me if I'm wrong, but now it gets shallower because the effect is not that sharp. Thank you, Cameron Williams. Welcome. Thank you for your great comment. Super cool. And J-Mac is also here. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Very cool to have you here too. Really, thank you so much, Cameron Williams, for the positive comment. Super cool. J-Wall, please tell me, is this what you meant when you asked, can it be set shallower? Just by adjusting the amount. In my opinion, this is what you meant. So you can hear it with the pitch. Oh, very good. Because the higher the number, the sharper, the heavier the effect goes. And perhaps you meant it with the rate, because the rate can also be changed. Pseudo stereo. Cool. So cool to play with this. Anyway, okay. Okay, let me put this on 50. This one also on 50. So, and this one also on 50. So it almost disappears. Wow. some resonance to it. And then you say, well, this machine, this old unit from 2007, which is slow and those kind of things, man, come on. Because in the end, if you, I totally understand if you use DAWs, then yes, your work can be so much, your workflow can be so much faster. I totally agree with it, with that. But still, man, this unit. LFO sounds too extreme. So okay, then you mean that you should you want to use it almost like an insert as an effect that it is in the back. LFO sounds too extreme in my humble. That's fine. That's fine. Humble opinion. Having humble opinions is always fine. But yes, it can be sharp. Yes. Okay. No, mute not. Roger. Solo. Like I said, this is just random hitting the pads, and I say random, but it's, of course, it's not completely random. But it makes it easy because it's chopped into 16 pieces, and then the what's it called? The even pads are the snares, and the uneven, even and uneven, right? Okay, are the start. Well, mostly the start of the sample. Ah, yes, well, that's what I did also last week. For example, this sample is alternating. But alternating is also not, you hear it, but it's not that noticeable because of the stereo sampling, stereo sample. If I go to quick edit, no, this one, not this. And we go to the SMT, then you will see that this sample has, I totally agree with you, Joe, still a way, the MV was ahead of its time. Totally. You see pen over here, you see pen is alternating. And the sample is stereo, so you don't hear it that much. I'll show you how different it will sound if you make this part mono. Now I'm curious because as you can see, this is a sample which is chopped. And now it only shows me this part, but you can see in light gray the complete sample. So I'm curious now that if I select set mono, if the complete sample will be mono or just this part. And I think it should be the complete sample instead of only this part. Otherwise, well, let's give it a try. Select, replace. Yes, it will, let me do it. For sure it will affect the complete sample. But it also will affect the used parts of the audio phrases. So, no, you know what, let's do it. And of course you can, correct. Instead of choosing replace, you can create a new sample and then chop it up again but still. Okay, as you can see now, the complete sample has become mono. And now the alternating is very extreme. Okay, this is part number 4. And you can see it over here. This is part number 4. So I go to the mixer and I will add some reverb. But this is extreme. Right, let me unsolo it. Okay, now I will use the trackball. Okay. JWO, you chopped the sample so fast and remixed it the way I couldn't do in a DAW that quick. Okay. Yeah, I don't have any experience with DAWs. Well, last week we had a talk with JMac regarding using Acid, which I used 20 years ago, and I still can remember how easy it was to add effects and how you can how it was to stretch samples or to make them smaller. But chopping, I with Reason you had Rexit, something like this. But now I'm talking the years 96, 97, and I was flabbergasted about how it was used. But still, yes, it's amazing how fast the MV chops samples. Okay, let me go to pattern number 2 again, and I will copy pattern number 2. So pattern, menu, copy pattern, select, and I want to have it to go to number 4, and now I will select number 4, and this is in the beginning I was not used to this, because then I would edit the last used pattern, and I thought, oh, it's the new pattern. No, I had to select the new copied pattern. What do you mean, Roger? No, I mean that sometimes you do things too quick, and then you realize that you are changing a pattern which you did not want to change. So what I say is you have to always stay alert. I'm now changing pattern 2 instead of pattern 4. Anyway, JMac, speaking of Acid, I uploaded my Beastie remixes to my page. Cool, share the page. I'm very curious about that. Jade, very cool. So
Root down, I put my root down. I kick it root down, I put my root down. Gonna kick it root down. Gonna kick it root down. Gonna kick it root down.
I have to delay. No, I will delete this one. The track. Delete track number 1. I want to delete the track, the audio track. Not 2, 3, just 1. Okay. Yes, I'm sure. Okay, so that one is gone. And like I said in the beginning, it would be nice to add now a kind of perhaps some chords to it to make it more jazzy. Let me first mute the synth of the lines of the V synth, XT, and the other one. Let me test first something.
I take this root down, it's how it's doing what I want from you. Foot down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root down, foot down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my roll from you. Doing what I want, I'll battle me.
Have to wait for number one, of course, for beat number one. I will record it and then we will see if it's nice or not.
Foot down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root down. Foot down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my roll from you. Doing what I want, I'll battle me. I'm putting loot down. I take this root down, it's how it's screwed down. Wanna battle me? I'm putting loot down. I take this root down, it's how it's doing what I want from you. Foot down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root down. Foot down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my roll from you. Doing what I want, I'll battle me. I'm putting loot down. I take this root down, it's how it's screwed down.
Let me check the quantize. Okay, quantize is not on. It's okay. Do I want it like this? No, let me redo it. First, I will do it very basic. Okay, here we go. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Foot down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root down. Foot down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my roll from you. Doing what I want, I'll battle me. I'm putting loot down. I take this root down, it's how it's screwed down. Wanna battle me? I'm putting loot down. I take this root down, it's how it's doing what I want from you. Foot down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love.
And now I will what's it called? I will quantize it.
Foot down, I put my foot down,
It's very
and then I'm
normal.
making some love. I put my root down. Foot down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my roll from you. Doing what I want, I'll battle me. I'm putting loot down. I take this root down, it's how it's screwed down. Wanna battle me? I'm putting loot down. I take this root down, it's how it's doing what I want from you. Foot down, I put my foot down.
You know what? I'm going to silence those boys for a minute. They are on number 4.
Foot down,
No, no, no. That's the one. That's the one where I'm. No, that's MIDI track number 1. Okay, like this. Oh, terrible! Let me do that again. Ready? Woo. 2, 3, 4. Right, okay. J-Wo learned FL Studio in a year, Ableton in a few months, NI Machine like in a few weeks, but MP months and months of frustration. Yeah, welcome to the club. Oh, you're right, it's the only reason I didn't sell it. Still try to learn. What to say about that? Yeah. What to say about that? I think the reason why, yeah, the MV is hard to learn. But if it's the only machine you use, then you will learn it anyway. And perhaps the background of the old machines helped me. When I started using the Roland D20 in 87 with the sequencer, and then beginning 90s with the MC50 and the MC500, then you get used to the workflow of the of Roland. And then, of course, the SP808 helped me a lot by discovering the MV-8800, which was a very nice tip from a netmaker, who said to me, well, Roger, you have the SP808, take a look into the MV, and I did not know the machine at all. So then this journey started in 2018 with the MV, and I still love it. Okay, so we got this. If I unmute now the other tracks, then you will notice they're not in the same key. They're just still monophonic. So perhaps it's an idea to replay as you can hear, this sound has an arpeggio working. So that makes it very easy for me to play, as you can understand. Oh, wait a minute. So I will erase this one. Erase the events of MIDI track number 2. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Has anyone a comparison MV with any Phantom workflow? I don't know the Phantom workflow. I looked into the Phantom 6 or 06, the cheaper version. And then I noticed that the keyboard of the Phantom series, they don't support aftertouch. So then I thought, well, would it be a smart idea to add a unit like that? And then I said, no, I won't do it. But I think it's very nice to. I think it's a very good workflow, but I don't have I don't have any experience with it. Tom's mate, cool seeing you here. Let me check. Hey, Roger, hope you're good. Yes, I'm good. Thank you so much. Oh, I had a little guest this week. First new thing in a long time. The Roland J6 pocket chord sequencer. It's actually real fun. Yeah, I saw some videos from. I saw this. There was this girl playing with it, and I thought it's really nice. And gas is killing, really. The Roland J6 pocket chord sequencer, very nice. Yeah, it contains a lot of chords. Nice. Well, enjoy it, enjoy it, Tom, Paul. Very cool. J-Wall, my masochism with MV follows since 2013. Wow, yes. Nice. You like to torture yourself. Let me... Okay, I will record that bass. I have to start on the right note. On C, of course. And it has to be 2 times. I will quantize later. Quantize. Quantize, not... Yeah, I will quantize it now. Or is it already in grid? Yes. And I noticed something else. Here. The last 2 measures, the beat is flanging. I don't like it at all. Let me solo those ones. Something is happening over here. Measure. If you go to beat number 5. Now it's flanging. Okay. So what I will do is I will copy beat measure number 5 and 6 and copy it and paste it over number 7 and 8 to get rid of that flanging effect, because I don't like it. It annoys me. Yes, no. All the time I see that lamp over there. Perhaps I can change it. Which one? No. Is it this one? Oh. Anyway, okay. I don't know why it doesn't work. I thought, let me change the LED lamp, which is blinking all the time over there, but I don't know which unit I have to use. Yes. Perfect. Like that. Like I said, I'm going to copy. I'm going to copy measure number 5 and 6, and I will copy it over 7 and 8. So I select 5, and then over here we do 6. Like this. Okay. And then I do it like this. Button, copy, paste. And I want to have it paste on 7. And the mode is not mix, but the mode is replace. I do execute. So it's copied over there. And if I've done it right, then I should be... Then we should not hear the flanging effect of the drums. Yes, gone. Okay. Also, I noticed something else. I see those gray bars. So this means there is some information going on in this track. I don't know what kind of information. It's recorded automation. So let me take a look at the event list. So we go to the event list, and then I see it's control. 64, it's hold. Oh yes, of course, it's hold. It's because of using my pedal. So that's correct. It's no aftertouch at all. It's just using the pedal, and then you get this gray bar, which means some automation is going on. Great. Let me unsolo those ones. Okay. You know what I'm going to do? The following, because I like the chords a lot, but I want to change something. Let me solo the chords. I will take down the TB03 in the back, because no, don't want to hear the TB03 right now all the time. So you hear the chords now. Nice, okay, nice. But I want to have it played like this instead of hearing those chords all the time at once. I want to have something like this. And we are going to adjust that in the event list. Okay, so the event list gives a lot of information about this track. We can see the notes. And all notes are played over here. So this is the first position. You see the event position on 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0. And these are the notes. What I'm going to do is want to change the start note. So we got 480 points to have difference between the notes. Wow, okay, 480. So this is the bass, this is pad 116, this is the low C note. So I want to have the low C note on the first beat. But let me change this one to, let's say, you know what? Let's do it on 40. And this one on 80. It's just testing, guys. 100. And 120. And this one on 140. Perhaps it's too much. 140. Perhaps it's too much difference between the notes, but let's give it a try. It still sounds like if it's all played together. And why is it like this? It's because of the... Because if I change it to 100, this one... And this one I want to have it on 0. You know what? I'm going to make the difference even larger. 100. So 100 the first note, how it sounds. Okay. Oh, I forgot to do the enter. Well, let's see. 120. No, you know what? Extreme, more extreme. 200. 3. 4. No, it's not about like. I have to listen very carefully. This one should be the last one, so let's make this one 400. This one 100. To 40. This one needs to be 02. Is the low one. This sounds better already. Yeah, you need a J6 to make the chords funky. Yes, of course. 460. No, and 480 is already 2. Yeah, right. $120. Let's make steps. Yeah, let's make steps which are working right in this. So 360. So 120. This one needs to be 120. No, Roger, you did it right. Uh, 360. And this one, I'm. Let's see how it sounds. No, Roger, terrible. Let's make smaller steps now. So 80. Okay. And perhaps you say, "Oh, I don't like it like that." Okay, just. I want to play with it. How does it sound like this? The second I don't like. I like the first effect. So. Perhaps, no, for sure. You know what? Let's do it in a piano roll. The piano roll is number 4, F4. So let's do it in piano roll, and then let's see if we can do it like this too. Okay, piano roll better like this. Measure. And let's zoom in, because now I have a better view over where those notes are. Yes, this should be much better. Step time 480. Yes. Andrew Putnam checking in. Oh, I see. I see. Okay, Tom's mate. Yeah. Okay. I hope I'll get level of. Spend time with the unit, and you will get into to the level of Rogier. Thank you, but it's yeah. Thank you so much. Never change those things like this. Okay, so we do the second one, the second measure, like this. Oh, we can also change the yeah. Okay, we're gonna change it like this. And now in a more flow. One up, yes, like this. Did I use all the notes? Let me see, let me go up a little bit. Yes, all the notes are there. Again. I don't like what's happening over here. I don't like it a lot. It could be a little bit more fluent. Let's see if the step time affects it more. 960. That's too much. It's completely zoomed out. Wait. Again. Okay, let me do this one for again. But somehow I don't like the I cannot zoom in more, right? No, it's zoom out, zoom in. Let me give it a try. Wow. Oh, I'm not used to do this like this. Let's see. Okay. I spend a lot of time doing this. Would be better if you play it immediately in the correct way, right? Okay. I got this other sound, which is the talking bass of the V-synth. Okay, you hear it, boop, boop, boop. And this one is also totally all the time played on the same note. So let me do instead of replaying that, let me do it in another way. I see Arts. Hi all. Did I miss much? Well, yeah, you missed. Let me see. 1 hour 30 minutes. But I don't know if you missed much because I'm still with the same pattern. So I will use now a different technique. In this case, I will use Transpose, and let me see if I can arrange it like that to have it on the right level, on the right note. So I select. Yeah, we can. I will solo it. That's correct. I will solo it like this. That's the bass. Okay, so I have to follow the chords, and the chords are. Wait a minute, let me select it like this. Yeah, the chords are C, and then G, then D, and then A. Okay, and now I will use Transpose. Instead of replaying it, I will use Transpose. Like this. Okay, so we have Transpose. So we have to transpose it from C to G. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have to transpose it -5 just this part, just the selected part. So I do execute. It's done now. Let's see. Okay. And now we do the next part. I do it over here. The number 3. So number 3 needs to be selected. Measure number 3. And we do again right mouse and transpose. And now I need to go from C to D, and that's 2. So +2. Execute. And the next measure is measure number 4. And measure number 4 needs to be A. And if we go to transpose, then I need to go from C, 1, 2, 3, -3. I do execute, close. Okay, let's see if it's correct. Okay, so that went very well. Yeah, it's a nice form and bass, and if I change the knobs, it sounds very cool. Very nice sound. Which is free downloadable for the V-Synth from JB. It's an amazing pack. I use it on my V-Synth XT and I use it on my normal V-Synth. It's a great pack. Talking bass. So let me unmute. No, unsolo this one. So solo, unsolo it. Aha, I still have to copy the first 4 measures and paste it on the last measures. So let me do that. So I go to 1. And if I'm right, then they're all selected now. Yes, they're selected. Okay, cool. Copy. Copy paste. Then it needs to be pasted on measure number 5, and the mode is replace because I don't want to mix it, I want to replace it. So I do execute. So it should be right now, and let me add the vocals of the Beastie Boys.
Foot down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love, I put my root down. Foot down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love, I put my root down. You doing what I want, no battle me, you put Luke down. I tell this root down, it's how to scoop down. I want no battle me, you put Luke down. I tell this root down, it's how to doing what I want from you. Foot down.
Wait a minute, that's my Juno 6, which has apparently a filter over it. Let me add an effect with the 2480. It's a reverb, but it's too much in my opinion. I will change it. Reverb, edit the effects level less and less time. Direct level a little bit more. Oh, I can make a chord with chord memory. Let me think. How was it? Chord memory, right? Okay. So cool. Oh, Juno 9086, so cool. Let me add a MIDI track. Add MIDI track. It's output assigned on 0. MIDI number 6. Execute. Hey, Coked Out Marv, welcome! Hello MP, you're so cool to have you here also. Michael Gray. Okay, let me add just some simple chords. Not too much, but just smooth. And I will use a template, and I will use an pushed fusion high swing. And I will start play. Perhaps another template. Okay. Yes, I'm thinking I'm adjusting some knobs over there on the V-synth, and then I noticed that the sound of the XT is also changing, and then I realized that I have put both on the same ID, on the same ID. What's it called? On the same device ID. So it means that when I'm adjusting the knobs on the V-synth keyboard, also the XT is responding to that. And you know what? I'm going to record those movements. So let me do the following. I will add a MIDI track. Wait, over here. Add MIDI track. And in this case, the MIDI track needs to be on number 2 because that's the V-synth, the MIDI channel of the V-synth. So I press execute, and I will play with the knobs. And if it's all set right, then you would see the recording with gray bars. Let's see. It's record, nice. Let's add some reverb to those guys. I see that the output is an aux 1, so this means that I can use an effect. Let's do an effect. Oh, the guitar now is too much. Library. Another one. Preview, better. Oh. Distortion is very Beastie Boys, right? Okay, let me use this and I will add it. C3 distortion. Solo mode. Cool. Yeah, I like it too. Oh man, this is cool. The distortion sounds really awesome. Okay. I have to add this pattern. Oh, the dogs also like it, I guess. So we got these ones. You know what? I'm going to copy this pattern also to... Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to copy the pattern for one without the vocals. So go to pattern list. I do menu. I press 2, copy pattern to number 5. In this case, I say yes. So it's copied. Close. Now I will mute the vocals. Okay. And on the other one, select, I will add the vocals. No, solo, like this. Okay, so we got one pattern with the vocals and one pattern without the vocals. If I go to song mode, I go, you know what, I will zoom out. And then I go to the last part. Let me delete these two patterns. So this one, erase. And this one, erase. So I make it very simple now by having only those patterns. Ah, listen. Both are with the vocals. So I think it has to do with the solo mode. Perhaps I have to use now the what's it called? The mute mode. Let me check again. So this one first, select. Yeah, I think it has to be like this. So I will unsolo all those things like this, and I will mute only the vocals. All right, and then with the other pattern, we can leave it like this, but I will change it anyway. So instead of using the solo mode, I will use the unmute mode. In this case, all patterns will be played. So I go back to the song mode. Then now the vocals are gone. So it's because of that. It's because of the mute mode. Yes. Okay. So shift recorded, and then I will add this pattern and then the other pattern like this. Wait a minute. That's I don't want to select it now. Wait a minute. Let me see. What's this one? Man, it's because of my loop mode now. Oh, I'm learning something new. I thought, well, let me use shift and measure to make larger steps, but in this case, shift and it goes to another event. That's the reason why it now I have little steps in a measure. Funny. Okay. So where do we need to go? I forgot which it was over here. What now? What now? What I will do on with the last pattern with the vocals is that I will remove the drums from the last measure, and the drums are, let me see, over here. Yes. Sorry. Let me go over here. Here we see very long. Yes. The duration of this one, and I see duration is complete. If I make it 7, no, not like this. I don't want to do it like this. Let me go to the event list. Let me check. Event list. Those ones. So we can see the duration is 8 measures. If we make it 7, then the complete sample is not being played. If I'm right, let's see. why do I think it is played? I have to adjust both, of course. So event list, duration 7. Am I right? No, let me mute it or solo it. Yes, that's what I want. It's just very subtle. Okay, like this. Very subtle, but just to have a kind of a small break that the drum is stopping. We can take it further, of course, by deleting. This is the last chord. 7, and it has to stop on. It's withhold. No, I will leave it like this because otherwise I will go. It's perhaps too deep. Somehow I miss something. I miss a sound, a kind of a solo sound. So let me add a MIDI track. Which channel? Let me select the 5080, and I don't remember which MIDI channel it is. Let me check. System. Channel number 5. Channel number 5. Okay, so execute. I almost sold the XV5050 and I have the complete piano card installed, and someone offered me 300 and I said yes, and then on the last minute I said, well, no, because if I combine this XV5050 with my A80 master keyboard with I think it's wooden keys, but it's weighted keys, I think the piano will sound amazing, because already on my feet, the sound of this piano. Just some random chords. Thanks to my parents for forcing me from at the age of 6 by playing the piano every day, half an hour. And I really hated it, but now I'm happy. So thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad, for pushing me all the time when I was young. I started when I was 6, and I quit with lessons at the age of 12, and then at the age of 15 I restarted playing, but then with synthesizer lessons, and I played on the Juno 2, and so that's the reason why I'm happy with the Juno 1. But the piano sounds wonderful. Carlos Cruzado, it's true. I saw the 50-50. And I was not in touch with you, I hope. Yeah, I had it on Wallapop. Yes. But I could not. No. I thought, yeah, I can say I do have Alicia's Keys, which is a very nice plugin. Very beautiful plugin, but then you will need a computer, and this is just hardware. Jwo, Rogier, your MIDI hub is well compatible with the MV. Yes, my MIDI hub is an old Roland A880. Let me check. A880. So, yeah, I got two. Over here is an eMagic AMT8, also an old one. You know, they're very, very good compatible, because it's just normal MIDI hardware, no USB, although the AMT8 has USB, but I don't use it, because it's just hardware wired with MIDI cables with 5 pins DIN cable. So in that case, the MV communicates very well with it. And I must say, it's a must of having a MIDI hub when you have more than 3 machines, is my opinion. I won't play it, but still. Let me search for a sound. I want to play. Make it too difficult for me. Yes, hey Zito Sonic, yeah, Vangelis, yes. Yesterday I had to DJ again in the cocktail bar, and I also started with, of course, Vangelis with a small part. Anyway, okay, Carlos. Okay, yeah, it was not you. Okay, very cool. Because yeah, it would be. No, no. Let me tell you what happened. So I had a person who was interested in the XV5050, and he said, "Well, I have to make a sale tonight, and then I will buy yours." And then the next day, he still not contacted me, and then I decided, okay, let's take it out. Let's take it out. Yeah, no, Zito Sonic. I was hoping for a Vangelis tribute. Yeah, it would be. I'm not the one to do a Vangelis tribute, but would have been nice. What I never do on social media is when a very important person dies, then I will post it. Because it's already posted or reposted by so many other people, and I don't feel the need to do it too, because the loss of that person is already sad enough. But yes, a Vangelis tribute, and then you hear this so-called Jesse thingy. I don't know what to add. I don't know. Really don't. Yes, the RD1000, nice. Yes, the RD1000. Vangelis, yes, he left us wonderful music, which still inspires us in making music. Well, it does inspire me. I like the Antarctica album a lot. More also because, and Bram will know that, because one track was always used at the famous Dutch television show Wedden Dat, and there was this moment when a track was played all the time from Vangelis. Very nice, from the Antarctica album. Guys, oh yes, let's do this. Because in the beginning of the show I said that I followed Hayden's input. So and this is really the first time I have connected it to the to my mixer. This is the Machine Plus. Standalone. Yes, J-Wo, Prodigy like. Okay, yes. More guitar. Man, you're totally right, because this is just no, it's almost. I also feel that's the reason why I thought I want to add this, but then it becomes too Jamiroquai. Carlos Cruzado. Carlos Cruzado. I was tempted to buy the 5050, but now I'm very busy with the S50 and Ferry OS. Very cool. Those I miss the sound from the S50. Totally. I miss it a lot. I miss it a lot. No, it's not the violet one. It's just it's the second hand one. It's the second hand one. And yes, look at the size difference. Really. It's really the violet color. It's because of the blue LED in my studio, but it's just the first version. But yeah, the size is, you cannot compare it. You cannot compare it at all. But it's a second hand one, and I found this one on Wallapop here in Spain, and it goes cheaper than the MV secondhand. So and regarding I see Tom's made no native interpret have taken over here. It's all a trick. No, not at all. In 2013, I had the Machine MK1 with a computer, which I was disappointed of that I didn't know I had to use my computer, and then Machine Plus was released 2 years ago, and now they go for pretty cheap on the second-hand market. So this is really, guys, this is the first time over the mixer, and this is just a normal 808 kit, and I like the fact that it's very easy to play with a keyboard. But something really nice, something really nice is that if I connect it to my VSynth or VSynth XT, that those units are recognized through USB, and also the audio. So you can route the audio direct from the Machine Plus into the VSynth XT, and then it goes out of the VSynth digitally into the VS2480, so you can stay completely in the digital domain. But also in the meantime, I saw some videos about the weak processor power of the Machine Plus. And I see over here all the time 5%, 4% CPU, and when you start playing now, it's 9% CPU, 10% CPU. So there's a limit on this one, on the Machine Plus. And then I'm thinking about the MV, because the MV has limits too. So I can complain about the limits, but on the other hand, having limits is sometimes also nice. And yes, you can trigger the MV from it. Wait. You can trigger. Well, let me place it over here. Then I found also on Wallapop the Machine Jam for a very good price, and because I noticed, well, I read on the internet that Native Instruments released an update for the Machine Plus to connect the Machine Jam, which is discontinued. So this unit is discontinued, and they released an update for the Machine Plus to have more direct control. So I think it's very nice. What's it called? A very nice combination. And I also saw that you can use step mode, step recording. So then I'm thinking, well, if you can use step recording on the Machine Plus with Machine Jam, then it should be possible to route also the MV and the other synths to the Machine Plus, and then have step recording very easily with the buttons. But at this moment, we're short on time. But nice new projects. So, Neko Ninja, Keiko Ninja, the Plus machine, you got two, well, not the Plus. However, with the PC, you've got much more possibilities, for sure. Yeah, and it's probably Lightning, yeah, correct. And yes, Bram, you're right, you can trigger the MV from it, or the other way around, to trigger the Machine Plus from the MV. I don't know, they're not connected at all. It's like I said, it's the first time I've used. I've connected it to the speaker. I only used it with the headphones. Neko Ninja, Keiko Ninja, yes, also solves the no lighted pads on MV. Yeah, correct. And great for triggering SP88. Yes, Hayden, very nice. Yeah, I mean, after selling the GT, the JD990, and the GV1080, this one is welcome over here. You know what, guys? I'm talking now very much. We're almost busy for 2 hours. And wait a minute, Neko Ninja, what you're saying also, if you're gonna stay hardware only, you could also use complete control for chords, and chord sets, and chord progressions, and ARP. Yes, complete control, yeah. I saw also that Machine Plus supports chords also. And it also has an arpeggiator. Well, we've got a lot of things to discover. Anyway, guys, you know what? I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop because tomorrow, another day, another busy week. It was very nice to do this show again, and let me play in the background the this one. So yeah, guys, thank you so much. I will get in touch with Mike Acosta for the June presentation, and thank you again for your support and being here. It's very nice, very cool. I didn't post anything on Facebook about this show, but I thought not necessary. The hardcore fans are here always, which is very nice. Cool. Yeah. Complete control. Very nice. Oh, I'm listening now to this. Well, it's okay. No, thank you so much, guys. Yeah, super cool. I'm waiting for the new one. Still not. It should come now, right? Not yet? Here it comes. What we've done today. Right? Not yet. Oh, after this one. No, and 4! Oh! Thank you so much. And 4. Really, really appreciate it. Seriously. Flabbergasted, guys. And 4, thank you so much for your donation. Bram, good night. Carlos Cruzado, muchísimas gracias. Good night. Neko Ninja, Keiko Ninja, thank you. Hayden, Tom's mate, and all the people who watched today. Thank you so much. wishing you a very good week, and we see each other next week. Have a good one. Bye bye, guys. Ah, yes, Jaywa, thank you also to you for your questions and so on. Super cool to have this. Now I'm saying goodbye. And for appreciate it so much. Thank you so much. Adios, Citosonic. Bye bye. Nos vemos. We see each other next time. Have a good one. Bye bye.